Welcome back, y'all, to the Whiplash TV and to another video. I've done it again. I bought another vehicle, and stay to the end because there's an opportunity where one of y'all might even get the chance to own this vehicle. So stay tuned for that for sure. But we're going to go through this vehicle. We're going to kind of go around it, check it out. I think y'all will like it. On the outside, yeah, it looks a little bit rough, but we'll get into it. It's got some points that are perfect about it. First off, I need y'all's help to consider subscribing. I only have less than 5% of subscribed people are watching the videos. So there is really huge potential for growth on this channel, but I need y'all to go down below and click that subscribe button. Also, consider hitting the bell next to it. That'll get you notified every time that I post a new video. Also, continue to help me out with hitting the thumbs up on the videos, and don't forget to leave me a comment of what you think about the video and the content of the video. Doing all those things really helps me out, and I appreciate it so much. It is absolutely free to hit subscribe, hit the like button, and also leave a comment. Thank you so much for helping me out. Let's get into this truck. So you already know by now that I love single cab, short bed pickup trucks with a V8, especially Chevy and GMC. So whenever I come across the deal, I can't help myself. I gotta go check it out. I gotta go look at it and see if maybe it's potentially something that I should buy. So actually my wife, she's also into it. So she's the one that found this truck. She found it on Facebook Marketplace. It was only about 20 minutes to the north of us. And she found this truck and she said, hey, look at this truck, check it out. And I got to looking at it and found out that it had a V8 in it. Found out that it only has 117,000 original miles on it. And there is not a single service engine soon light, not an airbag light on the dash, nothing. It is literally perfectly mechanically sound. I'm gonna fire it up for you here in a minute so y'all can check it out. It really is amazing. The outside, it does leave just a little bit to be desired. So there is going to be some cosmetic issues to work out. But a 2001 V8 Chevy single cab short bed with a V8 two-wheel drive 4-wheel disc brake truck, clean interior and everything, for a deal, it's 100% worth it. Y'all know as well as I do how hot the market is on these trucks right here. I see the value in it and I see a diamond in the rough. Y'all take a look at it with me, see what you think. So let's jump right into this interior. The interior is a really dark navy blue. It shows real well, and as you can see, it's really clean. The only thing that I have done to this truck so far is just simply to give it a good hand wash and just a good detail inside of it. And you can see how good a shape it is. It really is nice. Remember, y'all, it's a 2001, so we're talking 21 years old. And it still looks this good. No cracks at all in the dash. Door panels overall are clean. The seats are clean. The only thing at all done to this truck that I have found is the Kenwood stereo. And that is it. Other than that aftermarket CD player, everything else is stock. AC blows cold, heat blows hot. But y'all check this out. This is the best part right here. It fires right on up. It has amazing oil pressure. The whole time that I test drove it, the oil pressure never even dipped below 40. And it is so quiet that you literally cannot even hear it running. Which, of course, you know, I'll have to do something about, because we need to be able to hear the engine a little bit So we might have to do a little bit of something to the exhaust, but just to show y'all, for a stock truck, low miles, 117,000. It runs absolutely perfect. Let's pop the hood and take a look at it under there. All right, here's the engine. And as you can see, it's also rather clean under here. I haven't even done much wiping off of anything. And it's very, very quiet. Sounds smooth like a sewing machine. So this truck, it does have the smaller 4.8 V8 instead of the 5.3 V8 or the 4.3 V6, which was the 3 options for this year model. And this 4.8 drives perfect. Some people do turn their noses up a little bit at the 4.8 V8 versus the 5.3. However, between the 4.8 V8 and the 5.3 V8 is only 15 horsepower difference in this year model. Once I put one of my Whiplash Motorsports tunes on this 4.8 V8, it will surpass already the horsepower that a 5.3 V8 puts out in this year model. All right, now let's take a look at the outside of the truck. So the only things I've noticed on the outside of this truck that have been modified is the wheels and tires, and then also a toolbox. So cosmetically, the front driver fender is going to need some attention. The front bumper is going to need a little attention, and also the hood is going to need to be repainted. So a couple places on the exterior of this truck are going to need a little bit of love, but I was able to get the truck for a good deal to where I'll be able to get the body work done and still come out just fine on my total overall investment. A really, really nice and sweet 94-year-old man had this truck for the last 5 years. So he simply used it just to tool around town and drive around. So it hasn't been abused and has been well taken care of outside of the body damage. The other spot of body damage is right here on the back passenger corner. You can see there's quite a good sized dent there, and the tail light also has been hit up at the top. Other than this back passenger side, the hood, and the front driver fender, the rest of the body and paint is in good condition. It won't be hard to just simply have a body shop take and reskin, most likely, this back passenger side of the bed. Just put a brand new skin on it, body work and paint. It'll look good as new. So now, what are my plans for the truck? My plans for the truck, first off, is to get this truck kind of brought back to its former glory and even better. I plan to most likely find some different wheels and tires, and these wheels and tires I will sell. I'll use those to put back that money into the wheels and tires that I purchased. I'll pull out the toolbox. It's already listed for sale. I've talked about it before with builds. Anything that you're not going to use off of the vehicle, don't just pull something like that toolbox out and just let it sit around. Go ahead, pull it out, list it for sale, and use that money to recoup some of your investment and put it back into other things that the truck needs. I do have some parts left over from the Project Cat-Eye build that I'll use on this truck. Speaking of the Project Cat-Eye truck, I do have performance parts in right now for it. I just have to get them installed and get the video shot for y'all, and you'll see the next round of performance mods for the Cat-Eye truck very soon. But for example, I have those 2-inch rear drop shackles left over from the Project Cat-Eye truck build that I took off when I did the 4.6 drop. So those will go on this truck and will level out the rear end a bit. That, along with some different wheels and tires, will change the looks of this truck already. I already have new tail lights, new third brake light, and new headlights and marker light turn signals for the front already. You already know with my styling, I am going to remove the side body moldings, the 1500 decal, and then also remove the decals on the back of the tailgate as well. That will give us a cleaner overall look of the body lines and the truck itself. I've already done videos of how-tos on a lot of this stuff, so when I do the work on this truck, I'm going to try to condense it down for y'all and put a whole bunch of things into one video. So be sure to look out for the videos coming up on this build. Let me know down in the comments if you picked up this truck, what mods that you would do to it. I'm always interested to hear exactly what y'all would do. So now for the part that I alluded to at the very beginning of the video. One of the nice things about getting a decent deal on a vehicle is that it gives you a lot of different options. So I'm kicking around what I want to do with this truck. One idea is that I always could keep it after I fix it up and drive it. This vehicle could easily go 250,000 miles without a single issue. These trucks are built so good in these year models. So part of me is thinking that I could always keep it, fix it up, and even let my son drive it. I could always drive it, even use it, going back and forth to work. Once it's fixed up and looking good, it could even go to car shows, truck shows, all sorts of different things. But I'm also seriously considering, once I get this vehicle fixed up and looking really, really nice, if I would like to sell it. So like I was saying before it got really noisy outside, one of y'all owning this pickup truck is a very real possibility. If I decide to sell it and turn loose of this truck after I get done building it, then there is the potential that one of y'all could own it. Someday, if this channel gets big enough and continues to grow, I would love to be able to actually even build and do giveaway vehicles like you see on other people's big channels. But unfortunately, at the current size that I'm at, I don't have the means yet to do giveaway vehicles. Maybe someday though, that can become a reality. So please leave me a comment down below. Let me know of what you think of this truck and if you like it, or if you can see potential in it, and what you would do to this truck if you had bought it to fix it up. Would you keep it? Would you flip it? What would you do with it? One more time, I am asking that y'all consider subscribing. The over 95% of y'all that are watching this video that have not yet subscribed. Please take a second to look down below and see if you have subscribed yet to the channel, and consider doing so. I really appreciate y'all for watching. Please leave a like on the video and don't forget to ring that notifications bell. I'll catch y'all on the next video.